Hey everybody, DGooden24 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to NASCAR 2011, the game. Now, I put up a poll that said, hey, what do you want me to play next? And when I looked at it, NASCAR 2011 was leading. And so I went to the local game store, and this is the only one I could find. I could not find Gran Turismo 5. And so I'm like, it's winning, it'll be fine. And of course I check it this morning, and Gran Turismo 5 won. So, I will do Gran Turismo 5 next. Sorry I didn't honor the poll results, but we did our best. Anyway, let's jump right into it. NASCAR 2011, the game. What I think is one of the most overhyped games ever. One of the most disappointing games ever. Probably one of the worst NASCAR games ever, in my opinion. When this game came out, I was so excited. I was 15 years old. I begged my parents to go get it while they were at work, or before work, or after work, while I was at school and had practice afterwards. They did it. I came home, I recorded a video for my YouTube channel and was so excited, and it wasn't very good. The forums were a disaster when this game came out. Everyone was so excited, and then we all realized, oh, this game isn't very good. It was a bummer. But we're going to take a look at why it was so disappointing, because I'm playing the game before the day one patch. This is what came on the disc with no patches. The game became a lot worse and better in ways with the patches. I think it made plate racing worse, but it also fixed some things. I remember cautions never wanted to come out, online at least, early in the game. Caution lights were broken, lots of bugs. But let's go through the list here. We've got 00 and 00A because Ryan Truex is in this game. They put in nationwide drivers and truck drivers instead of fantasy drivers, which I commend. I love these renders of the cars. They look great, fantastic. I love them. Good stuff. We've got all the drivers here. Robbie Gordon, Danica Patrick. Oh, the famous Kevin Conway. Very exciting. Oh my gosh, Brad. Not a great picture. Jennifer Jo Cobb made her Cup debut. They wouldn't approve her a couple years ago, but they approved her to be in this game. Tony Stewart in the 14 TM car. That's so funny. Trevor Bayne, he was in this, in his nationwide car, and then he became in it when they released the DLC when he drove for the Wood Brothers. That's just a very random picture of Matt Kenseth. Kyle Busch, Elliott Sadler, Joey Logano, Bill Elliott still in the game. Jeff Gordon, Kevin Harvick in the RCR car. I don't know why they couldn't get Shell Pennzoil in there. Todd Bodine, a truck driver. Clint Boyer, Jeff Burton, Travis Quapple, David Gilliland, Ryan Newman, TM, the Seward Haas cars got the trademark. Juan Pablo Montoya, AJ Allmendinger, Marcos Ambrose, Jimmy Johnson, Michael Waltrip, Eric Almirola, Martin Truex Jr., Bobby Labonte, the Red Bull cars, Dale Jr., Paul Menard. Now, we'll just pick Jeff Gordon because that's who I loved. I'm DGooden24. We'll pick him, and we will get this game underway. Here we are at the main menu. I loved this main menu. They released a screenshot of this, and it made you think like the garage was going to be your hub. You know, you look at all the people. You had ESPN doing an interview, people with flags, people up top. It made me feel like this was going to be huge, even though the car isn't sitting correctly in the garage. But this is it. This is as much as you get. The career mode is bare bones. It's a bummer. It's quite a bummer. Let's take a look here. You got stats, pins, accolades, leaderboards, and race media. Just basic stuff that was in Inside Line. Your car, you can view the car. I think the models in this game are actually pretty good. They're very close to the levels of Gran Turismo 5. The graphics in this game are very good. Very good. But, you know, it is what it is. Paint schemes, design car. Each car has paint schemes, but you have to unlock them. The multiplayer in this game was fun, but it was broken on release. You had career and single player. So we'll start off with single player. And let's see what we got here. So, you can select cars by their make or their just all the cars. I did not like the card system. As you can see, some of the paint schemes are locked. You have to unlock them. We'll just race as Jeff here to start. And come on, the loading times weren't amazing in this game. They weren't the worst I've ever seen, but it feels a lot slower now, to be honest. Race now, track testing, and Eliminator. We'll get to Eliminator later. It's actually pretty cool. And you got these card things to determine where exactly you're racing. They're okay. I don't really like them that much. But we're going to get into it here. We're going to pick the Daytona Beach night race. Let's put this on very hard. You can pick the amount of opponents, which is honestly very cool. We'll go up to 42. We'll just do a 4-lap race. No qualification. We'll turn everything on. And assists, we'll turn them off. Because why would we want those? So, I remember the drafting model being a lot better before the patch. Before they patched it later, because the tandeming wasn't really a big thing early in the game. Also, I love this loading screen with the little lanyard. It's so cool. I sat here many an hour doing this, waiting for an online race to load. I love how it gives your stats and everything. Very cool. There's a lot of really cool things about this game, but they just couldn't get it all wrapped together. They just got us all too excited with the developer diary videos and everything. I don't know. I was so excited for this game. This is probably the most excited I've ever been for a game. Even as excited as I was for the next-gen NASCAR game, NASCAR 08, even though I was disappointed because it didn't look like the PS3 and Xbox 360 version. Anyway, let's get to it. As you can see, the graphics look really nice, but this is Daytona night. There is no day-to-night transition. This is night mode. It's dusk. Very disappointing. I don't know why they couldn't just make it dark like some of the other tracks have. But we're going to get right into it. You'll see the caution lights are on. The spotter is terrible. He talks about hot dogs dropping them on fans and stuff. It's not good. Oh my god, you've got this. Alright, so as you can see, the draft wake, it's very good. I like it. They kind of took from NASCAR 09 and they decided to do like a little wake thing. But this kind of looks like the F1 cars. I know that's not a draft wake that they have, but it's like a thing that comes off their spoiler. I like it. But honestly, I turn it off every time I play it. Not this time though, just for you guys. As the pack has gotten strung out here, and I have no drafting help. As you can see, there's a little thing up top that shows our distance to the car in front of us. We're actually catching this giant pack. They are 3x3 and 2x2. And we're catching them with no drafting help on the hardest difficulty. That's the thing. This game is not very good. As you can see, the AI are just in a line on the outside. Like, why? This is things that they fixed in NASCAR Inside Line going forward, but the AI was not very good, as we just about wrecked it. They're all running single file up top. Here we go. Oh my gosh. There's a bump there in the tri-oval. It looked like everyone was about to start flying in the air. Oh, and there we go. Oh, that's a big one, folks. And the caution's actually going to come out. Oh, that's a big one. Splitters flying everywhere. As you can see, we've lost the whole front of our car. And as you can see, it's pretty easy to get spun around in this game. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go to a different track. I'm not going to restart. They have a change track option in the menu, which is awesome. So you can just pick a different track to go race at. So I honestly, some really cool stuff in this game, but they just couldn't bring it all together. Let's go ahead and do Bristol Night, because that track also has a fatal flaw in it. And you'll see when we get there. As here we go. As essentially, we don't get to go till we cross the start-finish line, so everybody else is gone. Come on, Bobby. As you can see, the caution lights are just on. Oh, I hate the braking indicator. All right. Oh, we have oh my god. We have a big crash. Look at that. Cautions actually worked. But here's what I told you. See? Turn 4 is broken. The AI can't even maneuver turn 4. It's going to be like that. So, all right. Let's try it again. as the checking up here coming to the line is just really bad. The caution lights are bad. The pace car lights. The pace car actually kind of pulled into pit lane there. That was pretty cool. But like I was talking about earlier, the HUD is a mess. You have the drafting meter. You have the... Oh my gosh, we're already on the last lap. You have the drafting meter. You have the... Oh my gosh, we're... Turn 4 is a struggle. Okay, we're going to restart. You have the... You get points to unlock, I believe, paint schemes. And you earn those throughout the race. And that shows up right at the top of the screen. There's just a lot going on. You don't have a rear view mirror in this game. You have the little car indicator down below. I don't really have a problem with it, but I feel like all games should have a rear view mirror. Clearly. NASCAR 21 Ignition, I'm looking at you. As you can see, Mark Martin is our rival. I remember being excited, saying, oh, hey, we're going to get... Oh, my gosh. All right. We'll restart again. I would like to get through a whole race at Bristol without doing something stupid. But the rival is just whoever starts around you, and that's your rival. There's no rivalry system in here. Literally, it's just, hey, who starts in front of you or next to you? That's your rival. It's whatever. All right, can we make it through? The handling model is a little sports car-y for my taste, but it's fine. I mean, it could be far worse. The damage model is something. They touted this damage model, oh my, as revolutionary. It tore like cloth, etc., etc. It's not the worst damage model I've ever seen in my life, but it is not correct. Sheet metal shouldn't tear. It should bend and oh my gosh. As you can see, oh, I was too busy looking at my sides. It does have a 360 car control camera, which is good. I need to change the view. As you can see, how we've lost our front bumper and we're at the bumper bar. That's a little excessive. As oh my, as the AI isn't very smart. They will also drive into crashes too, as you can see. As Sam Hornish just went for a flip. Some cool things about this game: the safer barriers work. They bend and buckle. The catch fence can also bend and buckle. They just did a little too much. All of these tracks are fully modeled down to like signs in the infield. Very cool, but also not necessary and taking up precious space in the game. As you can see, we've lost our front splitter. You can also do that from just bump drafting as... There we go. Yep, we're just going to get obliterated there. Okay, so I also did want to include that every driver is modeled, which is not bad, and they all do backflips, no matter what. So that was a big problem in this game. Yeah, it's embarrassing. Okay, so let's go back to the main menu. Actually, no. We're going to go to what I consider the most broken track in the game, not from a gameplay perspective, but from another perspective. Watkins Glen. Now, before we get there, let me explain. They motion captured the pit stops. You know, they had the suits with the little balls on them and everything, like EA Sports used to hype how they would do. Which means that pit stops were only shown one way. They could never be any different. Now, what do you think happens when you go the opposite direction? Yeah, they didn't model a pit stop from the other side. And what did they do to remedy that? Did they invert the cutscene? No. They put the pit boxes on the wrong side of pit road. For me, this is an unforgivable mistake. As you can see, they're all on the left. It's embarrassing. This right here is why. Okay, we're getting some. Oh, as I just spun out Jamie McMurray and myself. But we're going to get the caution. That's actually good. The cautions are a little bit more prevalent than I thought they were. Because they were broken. They were flat out broken. Yep, we're going to go for a spin. Yeah, we're not going to pit under caution because I mean, I guess I should probably, but we're not going to. But the pit boxes are on the wrong side. It's bad. It's just really bad. It's one of the biggest mistakes in NASCAR gaming history. Like, I put this up there with not having manufacturers. And I know it's just one track. If they were all like this, it would be a bigger deal. But it's just it's bad. As the AI, they're not very good at road courses. Let me just tell you that. Here in Sonoma, the AI is a little rough. As also is my driving. I would also say this AI in this game is too easy. Clear. Way too easy. Oh, into Boyer. This is the hardest difficulty, and you can see how easy it is to fly up through the pack. And it's not just here. It's literally every track. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
Watch your inside.
Come on.
You're clear.
The driving model does feel good, though. Like, I'll give it that. Like, it feels really good just to drive, especially here on a road course. But it's just hard to race around the AI. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, got some cars off track up there. We're good. Coming around to 2 to go. I remember when they marketed this game, they said the AI, each driver, raced like their real-life counterpart. They said Kyle Busch was going to be more aggressive than everybody else. And at the end of the race, cars would be more aggressive. That's not the case. That's a flat-out lie. It's one of the things that they overhyped this game with. They made up a lot of shit about this game. They got everybody way too excited, especially a 15-year-old Dylan. Here we go. Oh, big checkup. Oh, we have spun. I think that's McDowell. Or Ryan Truex. Oh, that's a big one. I might be wrong on the cautions. I honest to God remember having to go backwards in some races online just to get a caution to come out. Man, 00 doesn't even have a hood or a front bumper bar. We don't have a splitter either. As you can see, it's definitely a very Terry damage model. All right. I hate the braking indicator. I never turned it on. Oh, the AI is everywhere. We're into the top 10. We're going to push our teammate Jimmy. Just got injected into the Hall of Fame. They get to his outside.
Way to move up through the field, man. Top 5. This is what we needed. Keep pushing.
The spotter's broken. He's repeating himself. I thought I had just left something on, but no. He's just repeating himself.
That's it.
We're up to 3rd. As I said, very easy. Oh, we're sending it into the bus stop. And we're going to pass them. The caution lights being on the whole time is also very annoying. As Tony's out in front of the field. I'm very tight right here. Holy crap. Okay. Can we catch him? He's got a second or two on us. So here comes Hornish. I don't think we're going to get there. It's going to take a big lap. I can't make any mistakes here. As I do instantly. I have no other cars to base off of. I'm having to do it all by memory. Alright, Tony's got the white flag. He's like 4 or 5 seconds ahead of us. Hopefully he'll miss the corner or something. Oh, I'm trying to get too much. Alright, well I guess we're just going to be battling for second here with Truex. Oh, we're going to turn ourselves. Hang on to it. We're good. We're good.
Okay, come on, buddy. Focus.
Oh, and there we go. We've spun it around.
Outside. One outside.
Get back going as everybody's flying by me.
You're all clear.
All right.
You got this, buddy.
We'll get the 83 out of there. Can I just skip Oh yeah, there's tire barrels here. Just because I'm not gonna get a penalty for that. I could have won the race. Oh, the 07, Kevin Conway. Oh, hang on to it. Oh, there goes Denny. Oh, into the barrier. The physics in this game are pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of good and potential here. It's just they couldn't fully get it done. But I do consider this one of the worst NASCAR games of all time. I stand by it. As here we come to the line. We're going to hook Kyle. Oh, we can't even do that. Can't even hook him. Okay, 17th. We had a shot at the win, but we blew it coming to the white flag. All right, so come on. Come on. As we've earned some NXP, NASCAR experience points, I'm sure is what that's called. Okay. Like I said, there's a race replay. Highlights in full race. Very good. I enjoy the fact that, oh, I don't want to race again. It did have a pretty robust replay system and a photo mode. We'll take a look at that. I mean, look at that. That's pretty cool. Is it not? Like, you can go up around and look at... I gotta turn that off. How do I turn that off? Can I not turn it off? Like, why do I need this? I know when I take a picture, it'll disappear. As it's not even going to show the photo. Oh, it disappears after you take a photo? That's weird. That's very weird. Okay, whatever. Let's go back to the main menu. We're going to do an Eliminator race next. Okay, so we're back at the main menu. Let's pick a different car this time. We won't be Jeff. I raced as him way too much. All right, so... honestly, I don't even know who to pick. I don't want to be the Extents car. That's not necessary for the lulz. How about we be a Red Bull car? How about that? We'll be the 83. Here's the custom schemes that they give you. I don't really like them. As we got to get our way all the way over. We'll be Brian Vickers in the 83. And we will go to Phoenix. I did not like the way Phoenix was replicated in this game. Let's... oh, I went the wrong way. I did not like the way it was replicated in this game. Short, very hard. Now let's do 25 and oh, every 10 seconds. Wow. Okay, we'll do that. Fine. And turn everything off. I did turn 1 here for Phoenix. It just doesn't feel right. Atlanta in the trailers and the early gameplay builds of this game didn't feel right either, or look right. It's like where the track came down to the apron was too high up, and they had the line below the apron. So it's like you would go to run the yellow line, but it would be like you're running on the apron. It was very weird. They fixed it for the game. Here at Phoenix, though, turn 1 just doesn't seem right to me. This was old Phoenix before they tore it up and ruined it, in my opinion. All right. And this layout of Phoenix is so much better, and also where the start-finish line is so much better. Here we go. Green's out. And see what I mean? The yellow line's way down there, but the banking was up higher than that. It made no sense. And I also feel like it is way too banked through there, at least compared to iRacing. But whatever, it's fine. As we're going to get into the fence there, get a little damage. Here we go. Every 10 seconds, the car is going to get eliminated, so we need to move our way up through the field. Oh, hang on to it. All right, we're doing a good job. We're up to 21st of 25. Truex is eliminated. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to the front. Car's a little tight for my liking. Going to take Bobby out there. As you can see, they're getting really strung out back there, so the more cars we can get around, the better. Come on, Jeff Burton. Oh, gosh, don't crash, don't crash. And we did. All right, well, we're going to have to restart. I got too aggressive. These cars are not easy to spin out. I remember watching a gameplay demo, and someone spun somebody out really easily at Auto Club, and I could never get that replicated in this game. They were a little bit too stuck to the ground. I think it was a little bit better in the games going forward, but it wasn't that easy. Okay, let's try to get a better lap 1 in, as I about looped it there. You can see the green lights are on here.
This is your rodeo today, buddy.
Here we go. All right. Oh, Jeff, as we just sent 3 cars up and into the wall. Let's get ourselves back down to the bottom. We just ruined their race. There's Trevor Bain. Oh, and Jennifer. We just gave him her the same fate. There's Harvick in the 29 where Shell wasn't on it. Very weird. Very, very weird. I'm sure it has something to do with something, but it's just weird seeing Childress on the car and not Shell Pennzoil. Okay, we're halfway through this field as there's a lot of checking up going on into turn 1. We're up into the top 10, but we've got to work hard to get up to these guys. Oh. I didn't even go through the other camera views. I'm sorry. Let's do that. We've got the cockpit view, which honestly, I don't think it's a bad cockpit view. But they said they modeled like all the different cockpits for every single car, and they're all different. I don't think that's entirely true, but they're not all the same. But a problem with most of them is you can't see the speedometer. The wheel is over where the speedometer is, so it's completely useless. Yes, I know there's a speedometer in the right side corner, but what's the point? But the in-car here is really good. Oh, I'm not very good at driving with it. Also, we have the cam where you don't even have a wheel or anything. This is actually a pretty cool view, kind of like an iRacing cam here. I like it. I don't really ever use it that much, especially for this game, but it's good to have. Hood view. I don't like the hood in this game. The roof cam is where it's at. I never use this cam. I hate the front chase cam. If you race with it, then I don't know anybody who races in the chase cam. So if you do, let me know. And then or the front chase, not the chase cam like this. Okay, I don't think we're gonna make it. As Travis Guapel is somehow in 7th. We're very fast, but I don't know if we're fast enough to get to the front. We got a 4-car buffer right now. Into Travis a little bit. He actually helped us turn there. We're going to get another buffer between us. We got to hurry, though. We're definitely the fastest car, but we are going to run out of time. Especially with how tight we are here in 3 and 4. Oh, we got 2 cars. We got like 30 seconds. So we are catching Matt. Come on. Oh, we got to hurry. We got 15 seconds. All right, we're next. Gonna get into Kenseth here. We're not gonna get there. I needed 5 more seconds and we would have made it. So darn, that's a bummer. I wanted to win something for you, but that's not gonna happen here. So that's the Eliminator. So next, what we're going to do is the Daytona 500 in career mode, and that's where we will wrap up this video. So let's go ahead and head back to the garage. I do enjoy the trivia questions during the loading screens. That was something that was really cool. Sponsored by the Hall of Fame. I I don't know, something to pass the time, and it would tell you how many you got right. Go like it'd give you a counter, I think. Or was it inside line? I don't remember. But just the fact that they were trivia questions was nice, even if they did repeat after a time or two. I mean, not that quick. But anyway, let's jump into career. There's practice, invitational events, sponsors. None of it really matters because you run the same car the whole time. So we're going to begin career. Why is the game repeating? It could just be me. It could be the way I have everything set up. Okay, what car manufacturer do you drive? I think Chevy, right? Yeah, Chevy, because he's in the Tax Slayer car. Okay, so this is your career mode hub right here. Just a list of races. It's a glorified season mode. And I guess we're Jeff. I guess I didn't change that or anything. Whatever. That's fine. So let's go ahead. We're going to turn it all the way up to Pro. Very hard. We'll just do a 10-lap race. Tire wear and fuel on, full. Okay. Let's just skip. We'll start last. Turn everything off. And okay. Now, there were intros to these races for career mode. I believe it was by the people at PRN, not MRN, PRN. And they're fine. I mean, it was something. NASCAR 09 and 08, they just stopped. I know on the PS2 games, they had them, I think. Maybe they stopped in 08 and 09 on PS2. But I'm pretty, at least 05, they had them. I don't know about 06. But there's something that were sorely missed, and all the Technics games afterwards had them. The Heat games tried to do something like that for a year or two, and they just switched to, like, little things before the race, I think. They may have done both, actually. But they weren't that impressive. I didn't really even like the ones that Technics did with,
other sports end their season with their biggest game, the championship. In NASCAR,
why?
They've got the biggest race right
now. If it isn't repeating for you, I'm sorry. As you can see, they tried to do a pretty good job. The screenshots had when this. Okay, I've got to quit it. It's repeating for me. If it's not repeating for you, I'm sorry. But they had like the fighter jets and cars on pit road and stuff, and it made you feel like there was going to be more of a pre-race presence, and there wasn't. So. Here we go. Daytona 500 in career mode. Let's see where we finish after 10 laps. I don't know how big of a thing tandeming is in this game, unpatched, but we'll find out.
Yeah, baby.
We need to stay in the draft here.
Yeah, this can work. Just stay smooth and steady. No rough stuff.
As I'm getting killed, as everyone's trying to get in a single file line. We'll get behind Todd Bodine, try to get a little draft off him. Right now, we're getting smoked. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. We'll catch the pack here. But the pack is really strung out right now. I think they made that better. Actually, I don't know. It was an inside line going forward, but they get very strung out, especially with the tandeming. Let's get around Jennifer Joe. Oh, big checkups here into the back of the 38. We held on to it, and we didn't even lose that much speed because everyone's going so slow back here. We're gonna get into Jennifer Joe there, get back in line. Everyone just goes to the top, which is very lame. I don't care where my rival is. Oh my gosh. Everyone's just... and look. Oh, the 38 just like got loose for no reason. Oh, and we're going to go around. Caution's going to come out, though. As the cars wanted to take off, blowovers were in this game. That was... the crash compilations were pretty cool. As, yep, we go around there with the 38. Into the wall. Whatever. At least we will get to... we got a caution there. They modeled all the helmets and fire suits individually, which was pretty darn cool. I don't remember if NASCAR 09 and 8 did that. I think they did, but still, for the time, impressive. So we've got 7 to go. We're going to have to get after it here. As, come on, stop trying to get single file on the top.
That's it, man. That's it. Give him a nudge. Nothing too much. Not too much. Go. Show him who's the man.
I hate the spotter. I hate it so much.
You're gonna be one up on your rival today.
Come on. As the Bobby wants to work with me. As you can see, he's blue on my little indicator, which means he wants to bump draft me.
He'll work with you, but he said soft.
Oh, come on.
Got birds flying all over my french fries up here.
Yep, the spotter just said I have a bird trying to get my french fries up here. Why does your spotter have french fries? Ah! This car is just very unstable with contact, which is fine. But for this video, it doesn't help me at all. Come on, David Reagan. I know we're not the best of friends in real life, but I'll take the push. Dale's not having a good day back here. I am struggling with the controls a little bit. There we go. Big draft here. Get a run and then try to get behind Dale. So we got 5 to go. We're going to run out of time, I think. Let's look at, they're all running the top. Why? Oh, we put it in the fence. But we didn't lose that much speed. Oh, we lost enough to get to have the pack get by us there. As now we're going to return the favor to David. Mornish is wanting to draft with us. Tandeming isn't really doing much right now. Not a whole lot, anyway. I am just locked on here. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, I'm stuck. I couldn't get unstuck. I was going to try to work with AJ, but he's checking up for some reason, and that just ruined everything. Alright, can we get a caution? Come on. I'm trying my best to wreck AJ, but it's not working. We're going to have to... As you see, it is. Look how hard it is to wreck somebody. Oh, as we're going to go around. And we're going to crash into the inside wall. Oh, my goodness. And we're not going to get a yellow. That's a bummer. I bet you I get one if I go backwards. It'll give it to me at some point, I'm sure. Nope, not yet. See what I mean? Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, well, that, my friends, is NASCAR 2011 the game. What I consider to be one of the worst NASCAR games of all time. If you don't feel that way, that's perfectly fine. I see a good game in here somewhere. But for me, there are just too many things to look past. There is a very good game in here, and they found it with the next one. But too many big mistakes. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, subscribe if you feel like I deserve it, and we'll see you next time. I appreciate you. Goodbye.